NCAA volleyball continues here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City as we are all set for another exciting and important matchup sa ating karera patungo sa Final Four. Kanina sa ating unang laro, nagtagumpay ang Benilde Lady Blazers, ang three-time defending champions laban sa San Sebastian College Recoletos in straight sets. Zam Nolasco led the way for Coach Onyok Getigan's team with 16 points, so they improve their record to 10-2. At ngayon naman, tayo ay tutungo sa ating pangalawang laban featuring the Arellano University Lady Chiefs and the Jose Rizal University Lady Bombers. This is all seen live on GTV simulcast sa Heart of Asia. At nais din po namin batiin ang lahat ng mga live streamers na laging nakatutok sa pamamagitan ng NCAA Philippines sa Facebook at sa YouTube. At syempre, para sa lahat ng mga balita sa larangan ng palakasan, do follow at GMA Sports PH on Facebook and X. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako po si Anton Rojas. Excited to be working alongside a legit T-Swift fan. But more than that, a former volleyball player as well, and Coach Gaira Baroga.
Well, it's great to be here, back with Anton Rojas on the panel. Would I say you're a fake Swiftie?
Ano ba magiging topic natin ngayon, Gaira?
Well, ang topic today is yung comeback nitong JRU against Arellano. Of course, it was a 5-setter match in that first round. But here, coming to the second round, JRU still trying to find their footing, and Arellano has been having a good game so far.
So marami mga comeback attempt, kulang na lang makumpleto yung comeback. Comeback is real. That is what JRU is trying to achieve dito sa NCAA Season 100. And of course, to tell us more, digging deeper into the storylines of both these teams, Arellano and JRU, is Glycel Galpo. She has all of the information and she will be sharing it with us later in the first set. But Gaira, let's take a look at kung saan nga ba nakapwesto itong dalawang kupunan na ito sa ating team standings.
Well, right now, Arellano is at 4th with 22 points and an 8-4 win-loss ratio. While we have the JRU Lady Bombers with only 1 win in this season so far with 11 losses and 7 points total. So ito medyo mahihirapan din silang to climb up the ranks. But then again, we're looking for their great comeback.
It could have been more than 1 win, Gaira, but yun nga, there were a lot of matches wherein they really just fell short in the 5th set. Coach Mia Tioseco and her team hoping for a breakthrough. Will they get it today against Arellano? Yan ang ating kailangan abangan. But for now, let's get to meet the starters of both teams as we hear from our Coliseum announcers.
Fans, ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 100 Siglo Uno Inspiring Legacies live ngayon sa GTV at simulcast Heart of Asia worldwide sa pamamagitan ng GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International at may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website, YouTube at Facebook with NCAA updates, highlights, and results on GMA Integrated News. And now, live at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, this is the NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament hosted by Arellano University. Up next is match number 63, Arellano University versus Jose Rizal University. Presenting the game officials for this match, our first referee is Mr. Eli De Jesus. Our second referee is Mr. Gil De Guia. And here are the starting lineups. First for the Arellano Lady Chiefs, beginning with number 2, Samantha Tira-Tira. At number 7, Laika Tuglasan. Number 10, Marian Ley Padillon. At number 13 is Faye Mangubat. Number 14, Pauline De Guzman. Number 15, Catherine Domasi. Starting libero, number 6, Kay Alec Pablo. Head coach, Mr. Roberto Javier. And going now to the JRU Lady Bombers, beginning with number 1, Jerilyn Laurente. At number 8, Nicole Grace Deyala. Number 9, Janine Preta. Number 11, Cherish Dayame. At number 16 is Green Matara. Number 17, Patel Pilar. Starting libero, number 5, Yan Alonya. Head coach, Miss Mia Joseco.
Let's take a look at the starting unit of Coach Obet Javier. And of course, the names that stand out on this list are Laika Tudlasan in the top 5 in the league in terms of scoring. Moming Padillon is also a name to watch out for. And the rookie, Sam Tira-Tira. At dito naman sa panig ng JRU, they are hoping, the entire Rizalian community is hoping for another monster performance from the Twin Towers, Patricia Del Pilar and Kring Batara, who combined for 45 points in their last match.
Well, this match is something that the JRU crowd is looking forward to because they have actually a good size of a crowd here behind us.
Yeah, it's a more sizable crowd as compared to the Arellano crowd as of the moment. And I think nabalitaan nila na nagka-monster performance nga si Pat at si Kring.
Del Pilar starting it off well with that block. And I remember we had the chance to talk to Coach Obet last year, and he was saying that when it's Arellano, they're really known for their middle blockers. So that was surprising going against JRU going against JRU, who's having better blockers of their own.
And a new middle blocker who I'm actually a little bit surprised to be seeing for the first time. This is my first time covering Arellano, and I didn't realize that Samantha Tira-Tira is such an imposing figure.
Definitely a player who is gonna improve in the NCAA as we turn it to Gleisel.
Yeah, let's listen to Gleisel right now.
The Lady Chiefs are entering today's game with momentum coming from their back-to-back wins. Pero sa kabila nito, Coach Obet Javier wants them to continue playing with grit to get more W's in order to create separation. Dagdag niya, gusto rin daw niya na ma-address nila ang kanilang communication problems but remain calm and find confidence in knowing and trusting that they are good. On the other side, eager to prove themselves after a series of heartbreaking losses, Coach Mia Joseco wants more willingness from her squad. Ibinahagi niya nga sa akin that it was really her middles that sparked the difference in their close 5-setter match against the Lady Stags. So today, they must run their defensive pattern smoothly so they can execute more plays. Balik sa inyo, Anton and Gyra.
Yup, hindi biro yung ginawa ng dalawang middles, and you know that's a plus. Wow! How about that? Del Pilar with a dig and Batara with a spike right on cue.
And Gleisel was talking about confidence, and JRU is coming into this match with more confidence than they expected.
Where is Shola Alvarez when we need her? She would have been so hyped by what just happened.
She would always be proud of her JRU team. Good defense by Lorente.
Shanine Preta, cross-court, dug up from the back. Sam on the drop, could not hit that the way she wanted to. There's the pickup from the back row. Moming, picked up by Deala. This is a very active JRU unit, especially on the floor defense.
They're all calm, composed, and going against AU, it looks like it's no problem for this JRU squad.
5 serving 1.
What a start for the Rizalians. Let's see if they can sustain this kind of momentum, but I'm liking the activity so far.
Looking for Arellano for a comeback, and they're getting that point.
And that's the thing about Arellano, Gyra. They have two players that they can just toss the ball to, and it's like at least 60% chance of success.
And with JRU at that, they're looking for someone who would, of course, have that same success rate for their team.
Right now, ang tumatayo bilang go-to girl is Nicole Deala. And I'm happy to see that she's in high spirits because in the previous match, she had several opportunities to score crucial spikes, but she wasn't able to deliver. And you know that she remembers that and she wants to make up for it.
But also with JRU,
There was an
Preta
effort
has
by
been stepping
JRU.
up
Oh.
for her team as well. So we can see the
Scores
improvement
5-3
in Coach
in favor of
Mia's
the Lady
squad
Bombers.
here in JRU.
Si Preta naman yung palaban attitude, yung dala niya. Wow! Batara getting more decisive with her movements. Deala, how about that? She's setting it up. Deala to Dayame.
Dayame with much confidence in her hit. And great timing as well.
Serving now for the Lady Bombers.
Maganda yung ginagalaw ng JRU ngayon. Shanine Preta serving the floor. Gets that one in. Here's the pass. Here's the toss. And Laika gets denied.
Talk about great blockers for JRU. Look at that timing and closing those seams.
That's Kring Batara.
7 serving 3.
Oh, you see those lateral hops and the timing on the block. The confidence is still there for Batara.
And actually, we've seen Batara last year, and she has major improvement here in the 100 season.
Samantala, down the line attack para kay De Guzman.
Now serving Samantha Tira-Tira.
The rookie, 5'11", Sam Tira-Tira. Deala, there you go.
Just breaking the hands of those blockers.
And we have a technical timeout.
First technical
JRU
timeout of the
surges
set.
ahead 8-4.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya. Sa taong 2023, naluklok siya sa
Last March 28 at the EAC gym, there was a 5-set match and Arellano dominated that 5th set. Actually, JRU had Arellano on the ropes, but the Lady Chiefs dominated set number 4 and took set number 5 as well.
But you can see the blockings of Arellano, which they
Serving
have
on deck,
established in that
Dayame.
match. 12 blocks compared to JRU's 4. So you can really see how formidable this team is in terms of their net defense.
De Guzman, balik ang bola sa Arellano.
Soft touch there.
Batara. Batara asking for it, does not get it. Laurente opted for a drop. Yanyan, Inday to Nicole. Smart play by Nicole Deala.
Deala getting that point by targeting the middle with that soft touch. Arellano
Nice
did
serving
not
ball.
expect that hit from her.
Deala disguising that spike as if she was going to hit it strong, but went over the blockers. Smart play.
Attack point.
There's Laika Tudlasan.
Tudlasan is actually one of the players we've covered ever
Serving now
since her
for the
rookie
Lady
year.
Chiefs,
And
Pauline de Guzman.
ever since she was a freshman, talagang nakikita natin yung power din talaga nitong ni Tudlasan.
Deala. Cross court picked up by Ceballos. Oh!
Miss hit
Better.
there.
Point for JRU.
Actually was trying to adjust to that set, although the missed timing as well.
Laika
Now serving
Tudlasan,
for the
number
Lady
4
Bombers, Green
in
Batara.
scoring as of this moment. Behind Vanessa Sari, Raisa Rica Blanca, and Judiel Netura. Tudlasan over Del Pilar. Laurente. Deala. Wow!
Nicole.
And what I've noticed with JRU is that they're not really going for those powerful hits, but they're going above the blockers for those touches.
Number 1, Adante.
Arellano has been having a hard time covering these hits.
So a change-up here with the Arellano setter. The graduating Casey Adante is now in for Domasig, the rookie. Laurente to the hot hand.
Good
Nicole
defense.
Dayame. Wow.
Well, this is what we've been talking about earlier. JRU just knows where to target their hits.
Hindi angat ang bola sa pamamagitan na natingin-tingin. Kunin niya yung bola. Sila ang lamang eh. Sila ang lamang pero wala tayong ginagawa dito sa likod eh. Casey, wag mo lang madaliin. Dabalin tumaas lang ang bola. Wag lang mabilis.
We heard Coach Obet. He's actually trying to push his players to play with a little more urgency because what we can see here is that 7 points ang lamang ng JRU ngayon. And also, he also told his setter to have more relaxed sets kasi masyadong nagiging mabilis.
Coach Obet Javier is trying to steer his Arellano Lady Chiefs back to prominence before this Benil dynasty. It was Arellano's league.
Of course, Arellano wants to get back on track and be part of the top 2 again, like before, like you said.
There was a stretch where they were in the Final Four for 8 straight years, and then 6 finals appearances and 4 championships. That's what Coach Obet Javier has done for Arellano, but past couple of years have been rocky.
That's still good.
Balik ang bola sa Arellano side. Laika. Oh! Laika Tudlasan gets a point.
Good play for Arellano. Tudlasan hitting from the back row on the right side.
Tudlasan serving.
And now we see the familiar... Oh, actually, nope. I take it back. She did not go for the jump serve. But ever since she was a rookie and we started covering her in season 98, she would go for that Mark Espejo inspired jump serve.
Mark Espejo inspired because she did mention to us that growing up and coming into the collegiate league, siya talaga yung idol niya.
So now, Laika is... well, maybe it's because they're trailing. Right now, Arellano down by 4.
She's going for those short services.
And there you go, an attack from the middle. Faye Mangubat.
4-0 run now for the Arellano Lady Chiefs.
9 serving 12.
Arellano also a team that historically has tall middle blockers. So now you have Mangubat and Sam.
Well, Coach Obet has been training his players a lot. And he also handles the high school girls volleyball team. So dumediretso na rin sila into the collegiate program.
Timeout by JRU.
Natin to eh. Pag andito si Inday, pagkatapos eto si Pat, saan dadalhin yung bola? Saan natin, di ba, dito? So, matik, pumasok na kagad yung tao natin dito. Tapos inuhulugan kayo dito ng alanganin. Shani, nandun ka na. Kahit pa bola ni, nandun ka na, kunin nyo na. Girls, isa-isa lang, lead tayo. Hindi kailangan magmadali. Nakakaintindihan, one good pass.
Well, what Coach Mia said earlier, if sina Coach Obet, he's urging his players to play with more urgency. Well, on Coach Mia's side, she wants her players to play more relaxed because they're getting quite panicked here and getting stuck at 12.
It's an ace.
Tudlasan with an ace.
And although she's not going for her usual jump serves, But now a jump float, she's still scoring from that service line.
Number 10, Ramos for number
4 points for Laika Tudlasan. And now Ramos
11.
is on the floor para dito sa JRU wearing jersey number 10, Zarina Ramos. And tinarget agad si Ramos. Del Pilar, puntos.
Gotta love that change of direction from Del Pilar. Mid-air, she changed going to the left.
Now serving, Nicole Deala.
It's nice to see that the effectivity of Del Pilar and Batara are still very much in effect.
And although they're not getting, as they get this point, although Del Pilar hasn't been getting those solid blocks, now they're making sure that the ball slows down so they have better defense at the back.
Serving 11.
JRU ahead by 3. Adante.
That's still good.
Wow.
No one was there. Good hit by Arellano.
Moming Padillon. This was a free ball that led to a gift-wrapped point.
And good eye as well, seeing that no one was there.
Perfect pass. Impeccable timing. Easy pickup.
1-2 play.
Dayame was ready. Ramos going down the line. Adante to Padillon. Deala. Oh!
Net touch on JRU. It's going to be challenged by Coach Mia.
Tumuro agad si Pate.
She was very sure of it.
Oo. Na ang may tumama sa net is an Arellano player. That's Erica De La Cuesta, who played for JRU in the lineup 2 seasons ago. Daughter of basketball legend Eric De La Cuesta. One of our ageless basketball players here in the Philippines.
And right now, JRU, although they are up by 2 points, and if we can remember in their first round meeting, it was 27-25 where they won that first set. But the problem is with JRU is they lose their steam in the middle of the match. So they have to be more consistent here, Anton.
Coach Larry Sioco. Yeah, losing steam has been JRU's problem in all of those almost wins for the Lady Bombers. If they had that finishing touch, it would be a very different win-loss record for them. Okay. Oh!
Actually seemed like it was the ball.
After
Oh,
the review, there was a net touch.
there was a net touch under.
The JRU Lady Bombers have 1 challenge left for this set.
So, Coach Mia
Still questioning that, actually.
double checking. So,
Survey.
maybe some people see the touch, maybe some people don't. But the call stands. Laurente.
Good block. Oh,
And that's why Sam Tira is #1 right now
Better.
in blocking.
and a rookie. She's been playing so well.
Tsaka yung
Scores
yung,
now,
yung
all
aura
14.
ni Sam, it's not that of a rookie. She stands very tall and confident. Laurente. Del Pilar gets roof.
Block point.
Sam at it yet again from the middle. Look at the press on that block.
The Arellano Lady Chiefs have taken the lead.
Look at that form. Arellano takes the lead, Gyra.
JRU tries to get it back though.
Moming on the drop.
Drop ball.
And during that timeout earlier, that's what coach was saying. Yung coverage nila sa gitna yung nawawala.
Second technical timeout.
16 to 14 in favor of the Lady Chiefs. They take the driver's seat.
Ang unang pumapasok sa isipan pag NCAA ang napag-uusapan ay basketball. Pero kahit sa ibang larangan ng palakasan, lalaban pa rin ang NCAA. Tignan nyo ang tubong mapuwa na si Chess Grandmaster Eugene Torre na isa ng Hall of Famer. Ang taga-College of St. Benilde na Season 92 Men's Volleyball Champion at MVP na si John Vic de Guzman na nakapagkamit ng silver medal sa SEA Games. Ang kaeskwela niya,
Arellano has won back-to-back matches here in the second round, and this was the latest win against San Beda.
Well, look at their blockings here. It's quite similar, but Arellano was just making sure they had more spike attempts here and also scoring really well. Again, with the Arellano Lady Chiefs, they're a really good team in terms of blocking.
Del Pilar.
Good defense from JRU. 1-2 play.
Wow. Casey Adante finding Sam Tira-Tira.
Sam Tira-Tira making sure she gets that point. She has so much skill. It wasn't even the full approach. She was already near the net when she made that point.
Ramos, cross-court. Padillon down the line.
So much power in that hit. And also seeing that down the line blocking of Lorente was a much better target.
Meron ng 6 na puntos si Moming.
Already with a 7-0 run for the Lady Chiefs as well.
Nako, napako yung JRU sa 14. Adante to Sam. Ramos.
Nina Ramos.
JRU now has a full front row with Lorente on the service line.
Lorente serving.
Sharp serve.
Adante to Sam Tira-Tira. And she puts it away.
And what's been working for Arellano is their defense and reception. So they always get to activate their middle blockers.
Number 9, Preta for number 10.
Adante and Tira-Tira seem to have a solid connection between themselves. Oh, yun lang. Straight to the net.
Now serving, Pat Del Pilar.
(1916). Good pass. Back set to Padillon. Moming Padillon is one of the best in the NCAA at doing this. Yung mga biglang drop ball niya.
And she changes things mid-air. You would think that she would go for those hard attacks. But then again, whenever she would see that hole in the defense of the other side, she makes sure to put it there.
She's also a beach volleyball player. So she does have that skill of placing the ball where she wants it to go.
Bakit? Dahil hindi nyo na alam kung anong gagawin nyo. Relax, andun yung court ko. Isa-isa, ginagawa na sa practice, ang gawin nyo dito. Tinatapatan na yung middle, anong gagawin ng middle? Huwag pa-cross, para may options kayo. Tara, tara.
like about Coach Mia's timeouts is that she's very specific and she calms her players down. Because nakikita nga naman talaga niya na everyone is panicked, especially with the score right now. So she's asking everyone to just relax and go back to their game.
Laurente. Cross court for Dayame. Now it's Arellano's turn.
Things are really looking well here for Arellano with a good lead at that.
Laurente. Free ball. Back set.
Just too wide for Padillon.
Serving now for the Lady Bombers, Janine Preta.
(22-17). Arellano was trailing for majority of this set. Tira-tira.
Violation from JRU again.
Substitution for
Alona
Arellano.
Kagikla.
In number 2 out.
Now in for AU.
Number 7, Silverio for number 16. Serving now for the Lady Chiefs, team captain, Alona Kagikla.
Although Arellano had a slow start, they're trying to finish this first set better with just 2 points away.
And that goes out.
Set point for AU.
Substitution for JRU, number 3.
If I were
for number 8.
on the coaching staff of JRU, I would be afraid to take a look at the stat sheet at the end of this first set with all the errors that they've been giving up.
It's been piling up here. They had a good start.
Hasareno, not over.
Attack error.
So Arellano takes the opening set, 25-17. You're watching NCAA Season 100 Volleyball, and we will be back for set number 2.
Nabuo ang samahan ng NCAA at GMA noong 2020 sa kasagsagan ng COVID-19 pandemic kung kailan pinagbawal lahat ng face-to-face events. Ngunit kung ang ibang mga liga ay nagkansela ng kanilang mga season, itinuloy pa rin ang NCAA Season 96 Rise Up Stronger. Online, ginawa ang halos lahat ng mga sports events kasama na ang opening ceremony. Nagkaroon din ng virtual chess at taekwondo tournament at live basketball at volleyball skills challenge na alinsunod pa rin sa mga health protocols. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1. Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara.
Well, it was JRU who got off to a start that they wanted. Getting an early 5-1 lead. Yun nga lang, playing against a surging team like Arellano. As Kyra, you mentioned, it's about not running out of steam towards the end.
Well, they had that. Their score was at 12, Arellano was at 5, and then, like you said, they lost steam and stayed at 12, while Arellano had a 7-0 run, just coming from behind here in the first set.
It was Moming Padillon that really fueled the offense of Arellano. Sam Tira-Tira also had her moments. At hindi pa nga masyadong nag-iinit si Laika Tudlasan.
Actually, if I would remember, in Tudlasan's first year, it was always, the ball would always go to her. But right now, you have a lot of players inside who can just pitch in. It's very much teamwork here in the first set.
And that's why Arellano has barged back in to the Final Four picture. At eto na yung sinasabi ko kanina, 7 errors by JRU.
Well, that's a glaring number for the Lady Bombers, while the Arellano Lady Chiefs had 16 attacks here in the first set, 12 answered by the JRU Lady Bombers.
Ito na yung pagkakataon na mag-pull away itong Arellano and try to get some separation from the other teams in the standings, because as we have been explaining, it's one of the most competitive races to the Final Four that we have seen. But because of this implementation of the second round, may mga teams na nagbago na yung laro in the second round. May mga umangat, may mga nasa downward trend naman.
And this is where you know you have good coaches or like a good system, because there are other teams who would peak too early in the first round and just start going downhill in the second. But right now, these top 4 teams, they've been quite consistent in their wins.
Dayame gets a point.
Now serving for JRU.
Well, that's the only way she could go, because sarado yun down the line. 2 blockers and nakabantay. Casey to Moming cross court. Laurente was there. Dayame. Moming cross court.
Laurente has been getting good defense in this match.
Shanine. Oh, they want to challenge it.
The players of JRU very confident that that was a check ball.
By the Lady Chiefs. Point for JRU.
Binawi ba?
I think one of the Arellano players
Admitted?
admitted to the call. And actually, that's pretty smart, because sometimes you lose momentum because of the challenge, because of waiting for it.
Attack goes out. Now serving, Marian Lay Padilla.
Early here in the second set, JRU should just fix their system here and play more calmly compared to the first, because they had a chance to get that first set.
Adante hustling. Tudlasan breaks down the wall.
Tudlasan with her usual form, being one of the go-to players of Arellano.
3 serving 2.
Pag nakabuelo yang si Laika, it's very hard to stop her even if you have 2 blockers there. Okay, makibalita muna tayo. Balikan natin si Glycel Galpo.
Anton and Gaira, is it tough love or gentle encouragement for you? Para kay Coach Mia Choseko, it is gentle encouragement that does the trick for her young squad. Ani niya, in her 11 years of coaching, ay napatunayan niya raw na different generations require different approaches. Kaya't kung kaya, ay nagdadahan-dahan siya, but while still remaining firm. This was evident as she gave her reminders for the girls to show more decisive movements, better coverage, and for them to loosen up more going into the second set. Coach Obed Javier, on the other hand, remains true to his direct-to-the-point coaching style, or ika nga nila ay tough love. And in this set, he called on his middle blockers to be more assertive para mas mapaigting nila ang kanilang depensa. Will the Lady Chiefs continue this momentum, or will the Lady Bombers disrupt their run? Anton and Gairo?
Well, Arellano is definitely showing the tough love in this match. But like you said, Glycel, in your report, yung gentle parenting yung ginagawa ni Coach Mia with JRU, which has been effective within her system for the past years. So this is something the players should overcome and respond to well.
I have a feeling, Gyra, you are a gentle coaching type of player. Tama ba?
Hindi, sanay kami sa tough love.
But,
Parang hindi mo naman alam yun, Anton.
but I mean like, if you had a choice, you would take the gentle coaching style, or hindi. You're used to the tough love because you're so used to it.
I think it should be a good mix of both. It can't be always gentle because you're never gonna be disciplined or you won't learn how to overcome those tough moments.
Meanwhile, De Guzman goes down the line from the opposite side. Apat ng lamang ng Arellano.
Now serving Samantha Tira.
And this is what we've mentioned earlier, that everyone in Arellano is chipping in terms of scoring. It's not just Tudlasan anymore like in the previous years. But here with JRU, they're having a hard time converting their good defense.
Like a Tudlasan.
Laika Tudlasan with that spike, and she puts puts Arellano ahead of JRU 8-3.
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, nitong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyonaryong sina Apolinario Mabini at Emilio Jacinto.
So this is the heartbreaker of a match that I covered with the Queen Bomber, Shola Alvarez, last April 30. Panalo na yung JRU eh. Halos abot kamay na nila. Abot kamay na. And then, Mingming Puzon, NLPU happened.
Well, in terms of the stats, it was copy-paste, 75 attacks and those 9 blocks as well. And definitely a heartbreaker for the JRU Lady Bombers, especially Shola Alvarez.
Nakala ni Shola, lucky charm na siya eh. Para sa alma mater niya. But they were right there. And silver lining yung performance ng dalawang medal nila.
And that's why with JRU, you know they have something to showcase. It's just that they're having a hard time putting it out there and being consistent in the way they're playing. Good defense from Arellano.
Laika. Deala. Adante. Malay is now in for JRU. Malay Amante.
Now serving, Malay Amante.
Malay is one of 3 graduating players from the JRU side, along with Hasareno and Laurente.
And I remember having a talk with Coach Mia wherein she said that Laurente and Hasareno, last year, they were the seniors who she's really looking forward to into leading the squad this year.
Back set. Adante. Tudlasan.
Great hit from Tudlasan. JRU could not get to that.
Timeout by JRU.
Ang ginagawa nila, ito yung tinatarget lagi. Ito lang yung tinatarget sa inyo. So in other words, ang ginagawa sa inyo, pinapamove kayo forward. In forward, 1 step away, 1 step away. Lahat yan 1 step away. Ngayon, kung hindi nyo ipipilit, kunin yung step na yan, dyan nila lagi yan ibibigay. Naiintindihan ba ninyo? lahat ng palo nila, one step. Kailangan iiba yung movement.
Good call from Coach Mia. Actually, with how they're playing, JRU has been getting the strong hits of Arellano, but when it comes to those soft touches or those drop balls, dito sila nagugulat, hindi nila napupuntahan yung bola, which is what Coach Mia is saying, they have to move forward one step away from their original positions.
Wow. JRU able to send that back to the Arellano side. And how about that drop by KC?
Arellano has this good chemistry inside the court and seeing the weaknesses of JRU at the moment. Good serve. Lorente.
Good pickup by De Guzman. Moming. Deala. Puto. Balik ang bola sa JRU side. Deala na naman. Laika calmly passes that ball to KC.
Good rally for both these teams.
Eto, nakabuelo na si Nicole, but not yet. Laika back row. Pat. Del Pilar.
Drop ball.
Del Pilar answers with a drop ball of her own. Using Arellano's technique against them.
What a save.
Now serving.
Look at that.
Nicole Deala.
Zarina Ramos. I don't know what you call that. A spinning pancake? Or a sunny side up?
I'd call it a good attempt.
Point for the Lady Bombers.
Umikot siya on the floor.
If only you could see Anton right now, guys.
I don't know why I try to mimic
They are
volleyball
serving.
players. I don't even play. I've never played.
Well, you should. There should be for anchors and analysts. But what a hit from Arellano. Padillon from the left side
Wow, do you see the angle on her body?
with so much power.
Number 14, the Tablan.
She was
Number 11.
leaning towards the net.
Now serving, Trey Mangubat.
De Tablan is now in for JRU.
Now let's see what Yana can do. Yana De Tablan, backup setter. Oh, ganda sana.
Good form, good height. It's just that she put that ball way down, dragging it. But still, Arellano is at a comfortable lead, 13-8.
Asareno.
I remember last season when Laika played through back pains in season 99. So it's nice to see her much healthy here in season 100. Considering we're in a double round robin.
And this is where your conditioning or strengthening comes in for the system so that the players will be able to sustain themselves for this long NCAA season. Good save from Lorente. That's still alive.
Oh, wow.
JRU picking that one up.
Asareno. That was not easy to send back to the Arellano side.
Another chance ball for the Lady Chiefs.
Watch out. Running attack. Sam. Tira-tira.
Tira-tira making sure she got that point off of that chance that JRU gave her.
Video challenge.
But look at what Hazareno did, sending that one over, saving that ball.
And now it's going to be a challenge. Ball in, ball out challenge. But the first running attack by Sam Tira-tira here in this match. Just her presence alone is very intimidating if you're a player from the opposing side.
And she's a rookie, so
Yeah.
giving that energy is a big thing. But that ball is definitely in.
Challenge unsuccessful. The Lady Bombers
I want to see more of that, more of those running plays. Because if she can do that consistently, if they run those running attacks for her, grabe.
But the defense and reception is key if you want to consistently give the balls to your middles.
Adante to Padillon.
That one sails
That
out
goes
too
out.
much power for Padillon.
Now serving Del Pilar.
Pat Del Pilar. And the Lady Bombers down by 5. Oh,
What a set though.
binato bigla kay Moming eh.
That set by Adante was a picture-perfect setter form. Looking like she was gonna give it forward but sending it to the opposite side.
Pati si Moming nagulat.
Nagulat din siya.
Buti na lang magaling mag-adjust and JRU Lady Bombers falling down like bowling pins.
They have yet to figure out those drop balls coming from Arellano. Good block from Tira-Tira.
Adante. Oh,
Well, Adante had too much trust on Sam for her to go in, although miscommunication there.
Ramos serving.
Adante.
Good setup.
Amante. Adante. Back row for Padillon.
Error from JRU.
It's a 6-point lead for the Arellano Lady
Timeout
Chiefs.
of the set.
Marami sa mga student athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Laura Mumar at Freddie Webb na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses,
Alvin Patrimonio,
It's the anniversary of our national hero, Jose Rizal. And the university is proud of the emergence of Kring Batara and Patricia Del Pilar.
Heroes unleashed indeed. 24 points for Patricia Del Pilar and 21 for Kring Batara versus their game against San Sebastian. Well, in this match, look at that. 17 attacks from Kring and 22 from Patricia Del Pilar.
Serving now for the Lady.
In that photo, it looks like magka-height lang sila parehas, but Pat is listed 5'11", Kring is listed at 5'10".
Quite similar.
Monster numbers, monster game, career high for both of them.
That's still good for JRU.
Casey, Laika,
Liking that set from Adante.
pito na ang lamang ng Arellano. What a takeoff by Laika Tudlasan. Kring Batara sitting in between Coach Mia and Coach Larry. Oh, how about that? The team captain, Alona Kagikla, with a service ace.
18 serving 10.
Summertime special. A beach volleyball player as well, Alona Kagikla. Now team captain for AU. Oh, how about that? Another beach volleyball player, Harem Ceballos.
That is what you get if you have beach volleyball players inside the court. They're very fast and they make sure to get those balls up. Mangubat with that swipe to the left.
Timeout by JRU. Scores 19-10 in favor of Arellano.
Tara girls, ayusin nyo lang oh. Get back lang the momentum for the next set, okay? Isa-isa, isa-isa. Tara, tara, tara.
Mutay na, Sep. Laro. Ang muna. Pagod ka na ba? Takbo ka nga, wala kang kami. Kaya mo yan! Let's go!
Coach Mia saying to get back the momentum for the third set. They have to play better here because it's true. If they play with low energy here in the second set, that is what they're gonna bring into the third.
Kagikla serving.
And also, JRU's mood is in a vulnerable state right now because after so much heartbreak, you can only take so much of that. It's very hard to recover.
Feel like Anton is speaking from experience.
For JRU.
There's a lot you can relate in real life and sports, right?
That's true, that's true.
Number 1, Laurente for number
Tell
3.
me I'm lying, guys.
Serving now for the Lady
I know you're a
Bombers.
fake Swiftie.
Oh, wow. Wow, you really had to slide that one in there and discredit me. My goodness. I thought we were on the same side.
Sure, we are right now. Good serve. Although could not be kept alive by Arellano.
Services.
JRU trying to respond well to Coach Mia's timeout. Trying to gain momentum.
Drop serving 19.
Let's see if Arellano can make the adjustment. Well, they don't have to. That was an error committed by the Lady Bombers.
JRU trying to find their
Serving now for the
consistency
ladies.
here in the second
Pauline
set. Like you
Guzman.
mentioned in the first set, there were 7 errors on their side. And this is something that they have to solve in this match.
Wow, naipasok pa ni Amante yun. Nakalusot.
Breaking through those blockers.
Now serving Malay Amante.
Malay gets that in. Laika. Wow.
Laika with a lot of power in her hit. Look at that approach and that backswing.
Serving for Arellano. Tudlasan.
Pero makikita mo rin dito, Anton, yung sinasabi ni Coach Mia that the players of JRU, they're too far from the ball. Sobra silang naka-atras, so they're still not responding to Coach Mia's instructions na they should move one step forward. But Del Pilar getting that point off of a gift.
Serving 21.
Adante. Padillon, cross court, picked up by Ramos. De Ayala says mine. Ramos on the drop, moming. Knuckleball.
Good
Sabi
call
ni
from Pablo.
Akin na!
Yung mga ganong tinatawag kasi hindi na inaagaw, Anton.
Substitutions for Arellano.
Substitutions coming in for Arellano.
Number 2, Tira for number 8. Serving now for Arellano.
Arellano inching closer to taking this second set. Oh!
Rotation error.
Rotational fault by Arellano.
And these are some of the errors that happens whenever you have substitutions coming in. It gets quite confusing on where you're going to place yourself inside the court. Although Coach Obet is trying to clarify this with the referees.
Palit sila sa sa libero.
That's an ace.
And it also broke the momentum that Arellano has right now. JRU trying to get their step with the error earlier.
Timeout, Arellano University.
Tingnan nyo, nakadalawang puntos yan. Nandahil lang dyan sa hindi nyo pag-aayos na sa likod. Tayo gumagawa ng ikabubuhay nila, oh.
Hoy, tatlo na!
Coach Obet trying to ask for his players for the presence of mind here inside the court. 2 consecutive errors at that. Kasi nga yung positioning nila sa loob ng court ay hindi nila naaayos. Another good serve. Service ace from JRU.
Services.
Don't look now. Lady Bombers are making a run, trying to sneak back into this match.
And this is the momentum that Coach Mia is asking for. Good drop ball from Adante, still alive by JRU.
Sam tira, popped up. Cross court. Adante. Oh, what a save by Yanyan Alonia. Oh! Zarina Ramos breaks down the walls.
Ramos apologizing as well to De Guzman after that hit. But look at the hustle of these JRU players.
Like a ninja. That was a Mel Gohing Nasino move.
Pretty sure she's watching right now.
Naalala ko yun, yung mga moves ni Mel.
Good coverage, that's alive. There's a challenge by Coach Obet.
Video challenge
asking for a net violation.
Net touch.
And during the time that Melissa was playing, that was before Taraflex, right? Naabutan niya yung before Taraflex, di ba?
Not sure. I was watching her during those Taraflex days already.
Yeah, I feel like while she was playing, that's when the Taraflex was implemented. If my memory serves me right.
Well, Taraflex or no Taraflex, she definitely is a ninja.
23-18 in favor of Arellano. Adante serving.
Yan.
Serve.
Inday. Ceballos popping it up.
I love how Adante is playing. Just the opposite setting and making everyone in the court confused.
Set point.
De Guzman. Cross court. Great presence of mind. And Arellano takes this set.
Kapuso, ako po si Christine San Agustin at ngayon, nandito tayo sa San Beda University para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para syempre ipakilala at suportahan ang kanilang mga atleta na ready nang sumabak para sa NCAA Season 100. Kaya tara, samahan niyo po ako. The preparation coming into the Season 100?
After the Season 99, non-stop pa rin po yung training namin for Season 100.
As a rookie po, super looking forward po ako this NCAA Season 100.
Let's take a look at the highlights of set number 2. De Guzman getting involved. You're going to see a lot of Laika Tudlasan in this set of highlights though. There's the first one. showing us that she's more than a power spiker. She has matured and she knows how to vary her hits.
But Adante playing like a veteran setter here for Arellano as well. And you know what, with her 1-2 plays and those opposite settings where she definitely confused me with the form that she has. So she's playing really well and also carrying her team really well.
Pangatlong Laika Tudlasan highlight na yun. And scoring from different areas of the volleyball court. Ramos was able to get that one through. Ayan, Adante really spreading the wealth.
With JRU this time coming into the third set. Well, this is the momentum shift that they want. 19 attacks from Arellano and 10 coming from the Lady Bombers. You can see how much Arellano dominated in terms of attacks here. Opponent errors are quite similar as well.
So once again, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood sa GTV at sa Heart of Asia. And we are giving a huge shout out to all of the diehard NCAA fans who are watching all over the Philippines and all over the world via NCAA Philippines on Facebook and YouTube. Maraming salamat po. Anton Rojas together with Gaira Baroga, and we also have Glycel Galpo with us at courtside. Sam Tira-Tira.
Sam Tira-Tira coming alive here in the third set. Always ready.
Now serving, Casey Adante.
Another opposite setting from Adante. Blocked well by JRU. Del Pilar on the service line. But look at that block from these JRU players. Good serve.
De Guzman. Laurente. Adante on the drop. Hasareno could not save it.
Adante getting another point off of that 1-2 play. Great form and great technique from this setter.
Laurente. Combination play but well read by Arellano. Deala picked up by Ceballos from the back. Tudlasan popped up by Alonia. Laurente to Deala. Easy pickup by Adante.
That's still alive.
Ramos, cross court. Moming. Nahabol pa. Now JRU can generate some offense. Ramos, not over.
Great blockings from the Lady Chiefs.
All right, let's get an update from Glycel Galpo.
The Lady Chiefs are riding on this momentum as they continue to dominate this matchup. Nakausap ko nga kanina itong leading scorer ng kanilang kupunan na si Laika Tudlasan at naikwento niya sa akin na ang natutunan niya raw ngayong season ay patience. Mabilis raw siyang bumusangot pero okay din daw palang maging kalmado, and the same composure is what we're seeing from her today at alinsunod sa patuloy na paalala sa kanila ni Coach Obet Javier. In his words, huwag magmadali pero malayo pa tayo sa katotohanan, huwag tayong mag-relax. Still struggling to find their rhythm. Ang paalala naman ni Coach Mia Chuseco sa kanyang koponan stepping into this third set is to tackle the ball one step at a time and for them to maximize their coverage. Also, he reminded the team She reminded the team to not dwell on what's done but focus on the remaining chances they have left. Yan muna mula courtside, Anton and Gyra.
Well, from Gleisel, what we got from there is patience is key from both teams. The patience of JRU in this match, where how can they turn this around against Arellano? But seeing the growth of Tudlasan, talking about calm and composure, is definitely her strong points this season compared to when she was a rookie.
And you love to see it when players learn that the game is not just playing one way, but also evolving.
Well, Tudlasan is one of the seniors already for Arellano, so she has to be the composed leader in order to bring up her teammates here. Great serve from JRU. That was Deyala on the service line. Another good serve.
Yan. Kayla. Back row. Oh! I feel like Arellano has been surprising JRU with so many tricks up their sleeves that the Lady Bombers just can't keep up.
Exactly that, Anton. And this is what Coach Mia has been telling them ever since the first set, that they have to look out for those drop balls of Arellano.
Free ball given up to Arellano. Casey running attack. Wow. Second running attack of the match. This is the volleyball equivalent of a Miss Universe evening gown walk.
When they walk, the players run. And this is really working well for Arellano.
Oh! Kring Batara, did you hear that sound?
Definitely back here in the third set. Trying to keep JRU alive.
Serving now for JRU, Kring Batara.
Imagine if she can do that consistently. The pop on that smash.
Well, we gotta see better defense from JRU in order for Kring to have more attempts in this match.
Oh, yun lang.
That was beach volleyball moves right there. It's just that lacking in power in that hit. Hindi nakapunta sa kabila. But look at that angle if that went in.
A good intention, but kinulang lang ng konti. Konting asukal. Lorente. Hazareno. Oh, denied.
Coverage is not working well for JRU. Arellano up by 3 points here.
We'll be back after a few reminders.
And we are back here in the NCAA Season 100. Like a Tudlasan, like and subscribe versus San Beda University. Always on top of her game. And here in this match versus San Beda, she had 22 big points off of 19 attacks, 1 block, and 2 service aces. Definitely a senior to watch out for Arellano. But for JRU, they're still trying to stay alive. Here in this third set, Hazareno with that hit and now on the service line. As we know, JRU is a team who is really known for their defense. But here in this match against Arellano, they have to get better offense. Lorente to the open. That's alive. Great defense on the net by JRU. JRU still trying to find their footing here in this match. They're just 1 point behind Arellano. Good serve. Adante, back quick. Deyala from the back row.
And again, Arellano is able to score with some improvisation from Moming Padillon.
Now serving, Faye Manguba.
She really knows how to make decisions while she's airborne.
And that's a skill that she's been flexing in this match.
Ayun, konting lakas na lang mula kay Del Pilar. Patay na yun eh.
Well, with Del Pilar, she has so much talent and so much potential, but she still needs that maturity inside the court.
I think I jinxed her. Sabi ko, konting lakas. yun na nga.
Napalakas masyado. Good play by JRU, but Arellano saw that.
Running attack from Sam Tira-Tira. We're seeing more variety in the plays of Arellano now. Back row.
Everything is just working well here for the Arellano Lady Chiefs Tudlasan from the back row.
Di ba magkaganyan yan? Mababagay yung gagawin mo, ha? Magkaganyan yan? Oo. Ba't magkakadikit? Mag-mine kayo. Naiintindihan? Pat, ano ba yung tataas mo lang kamay mo para dito mabigay, oh? Or dito? Girls, pag tatlo blockers, dito niyo lalagay. Eh, yung kanina, Kyla, walang blocker. Dito mo na, hinulog mo. Hindi, walang blocker. Hampasin niyo.
Very specific timeout again from Coach Mia. Sinasabi niya nga naman, there were no blockers in that hit. Why would you go for a drop ball? That is your chance to get a good attack and a good point for your team. But she also targeted the defense that they have to be better here in this sequence. And that's a drop ball we're looking for in Del Pilar.
Oh. That error was delivered, gift wrapped. And Arellano is on top by 4.
JRU still needs to find their consistency here in this match.
Medyo nag-agawan doon.
And that's been a problem for them in this game alone. Lagi silang nag-aagawan for the balls. That's why Coach Mia was saying earlier that they should call out the ball if they want to get it.
Number 2, Amate for number 8. 13 serving 8.
Moming. Hazareno.
Hazareno with too much power. He was already under that ball.
Serving 8.
Casey Adante coming off the bench today, but remained because she has played such a stellar match.
15 serving 8.
Good blockings from Arellano. Adante now on the service line.
Free ball. Adante.
What
combination.
a play!
Attack error.
What a play from Adante, although De Guzman could not put that one over.
Medyo nanggigil. Kasi bukas na bukas. De Guzman was wide open as Del Pilar was fished out.
Opposite setting in for Adante. Lorente. De Guzman putting that one through.
Easy.
Sam loving that set. A quick attack for Arellano.
5'11", standing tall, the rookie, Samantha Gabrielle Tira, making a name for herself here in NCAA Season 100. The JRU Lady Bombers looking for answers, and they need those answers fast because this one is slipping away. Arellano already creating a 7-point cushion. Inday, Tumale, blockers were there.
Wow, what defense from Arellano.
Dolphin dive by Ceballos.
Serving now for JRU, Nina Ramos.
There's the pass. There's the set.
Another good play, but read well by JRU.
Oh, wow. Pinabayaan ni Ramos.
Arellano definitely playing like an A team here. Adante setting that one over, just right on the line.
And the service specialist, Alona Kagikla, back on the floor. Tudlasan. Laurente.
That's still good.
Laurente, finally a play, a well-ran play by JRU, just unable to capitalize. Tudlasan.
Tudlasan powering through those blockers.
Pasak na naman ang depensa ng JRU.
Laban nyo, itodo nyo dito. Tapos tingnan natin kung saan kayo mag-ending. Pero kailangan nyo ilaban dahil otherwise, walang mangyayari, walang mababago. Okay, bigay nyo yung extra step, bigay nyo yung extra strength dun sa spikes nyo. Let's go. Communication. Tara.
Let's go.
And I love that timeout from Coach Mia. She's just instructing her players to give their all, and kung ano man mangyari sa game na ito, they're just gonna keep their head up and, you know, just try to get the momentum in this match and also gain their footing. So, good timeout for Coach Mia.
Yeah, I like the words that she used. Sabi, ilaban niyo yan para makita niyo kung saan ba ang ending niyo.
Well, you'll never know. Maybe they're gonna get up from this and go for a 5-setter match. It happens.
And Arellano is committing mistakes right now. Oh, pero it's a challenge ng Arellano.
Video challenge request by Arellano University. Block touch.
JRU players are using this challenge, and as well as the Arellano players, to just talk amongst themselves. Arellano with a comfortable lead right now.
Going back to Coach Mia's last huddle, pag hindi kasi ilaban ng JRU yan, it's like they created the ending already.
That's true. Never give up until the end.
So, this is going to be interesting. But obviously, the first call of our first referee was ball out.
And this is the good thing about the challenge system, and it's good also that you already have it in the elimination round, so that we're gonna see kung ano man talaga yung nangyayari dito.
Arellano in the first round, a 6-3 win-loss card, just right behind the 7-2 win-loss cards that 4 teams held. Letran, Benilde, Mapua, and Perpetual. Oh, tumama sa daliri.
And that is why it's nice to have the challenge system here in the NCAA. You get to see those small touches.
Ouch! All caps. Sumakses sila doon sa challenge na yon.
Step by step.
Hindi, dumiretso sa success eh. Wala nang step by the step eh. Dumiretso na eh. Tudlasan, cross court.
Great defense by JRU with that follow-through.
Kyla Arellano. Serving now for JRU, Ring Batara.
Ang daming sumasukses ngayong season, no? Ano ba meron sa success ngayon?
Kasi nga, nag-i-step by step sila.
Oh, ayan na naman. Faye Mangubat going for that running attack. Adante, Tudlasan.
Good defense and coverage by Arellano. That's a chance now for JRU.
Kagikla with that dolphin dive, and Pat Del Pilar. Again, glimpses of that potential.
Ito na yung sinasabi ni Coach Mia na dapat lumaban sila, and they're giving it their all right now.
Ano ba ang ending ng JRU? They won't find out the truth unless they give it their all. Yun lang, sumobra. Etong serve ni Kring Batara.
Too much adrenaline on that one.
Lady Chiefs are now at 20. Tudlasan, serving.
Laurente. Hasareno on the drop. There you go.
Seeing that hole in the defense of Arellano. Going for that drop ball. JRU just 6 points down. But their errors are piling up here.
Substitution for Arellano, number 2, Tira for number 8. Serving now for the Lady Chiefs, Faye Mangubat.
Mangubat. Arellano just 4 points away from taking this match and attaining win number 9 for the season. Also, moving up to 3rd place in the standings.
JRU says not yet getting a point from that off-the-block hit.
Laurente serving.
Good defense by JRU.
Amante. Sam. Laurente to Pat Del Pilar. Preta. Picked up by De Guzman.
That's still good.
Shanine gets roofed.
Monster block from Tira.
Now serving, BBC Adante.
Tibay ng bubong. Laurente. Oh, the blocking of Arellano. Ready for any type of weather.
And this is what Arellano is known for their blockings and strong hits.
Laurente.
That's still good. Adante gets it.
Chance ball given up to JRU. Preta. Now Arellano with a chance to attack. Laurente. Preta cross court. There's the pass. There's the set. It's a back set. Arellano at match point.
Number 5, Arellano for number 14.
We have Arellano coming in.
Interesting. She has Arellano in the front and in the back of her jersey.
Service ace to end this match. Adante definitely playing one of her best games versus JRU.
I wanted to see what Kyra Arellano plays like.
Sayang last point siya pinasok.
Tinapos na ni Casey eh. So there you have it. A straight sets sweep by Arellano.
Ladies and gentlemen, the competing teams for this match, Jose Rizal University and the winner after 3 sets with a score of 25.
So, as I mentioned earlier, Arellano University, big win for them as they now improve their record to 9-4, surging ahead of the Mapua University Lady Cardinals to take the number 3 spot in the standings. JRU 1-12 now. That's their win-loss card, absorbing their 9th straight defeat, and we will be back with some post-match coverage here on GTV and Heart of Asia. Don't go away.
Hello mga kapuso, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa Jose Rizal University sa Mandaluyong to witness their pep rally as a show of support for the JRU Bombers. Kaya naman tara at samahan niyo ako.
Lahat maganda yung presentasyon ng mga bawat atleta, no? Pero ang pinaka-paborito ko is how we brought joy to the JRU community. We are united and for sure, we will all support the athletes of Jose Rizal University here in Season 100.
Nakabalik kami dito ulit. Nakatungtong kami kung saan kami galing. At syempre, nakakamiss talaga yung Pebrale bago mag-start yung NCAA.
Masaya eh. Kumbaga parang ano ko yung dati namin. Parang naalala ko.
Mas pinatatag, mas pinagaling at mas pinahusay na Lady Bombers ang dapat niyong abangan ngayong NCAA Season 100.
Rizal!
Husay Rizal!
Husay Rizal! Mga kapuso, the bomb has been set dito sa Jose Rizal University sa Mandaluyong. Muli, ako po si Glycel Galpo para sa makasaysayang taon, ang NCAA Season 100. Hello mga kapuso, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay
nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan kung saan nagtagumpay ang Arellano kontra sa JRU in straight sets 25-17, 25-18, 25-15. And now we begin our post-match coverage. Anton Rojas po kasama si Gaira Baroga and we are here with the 4-time champion coach in the NCAA, Coach Obet Javier. Coach Obet, congratulations on the win. This is your 3rd straight win now dito sa second round. Feeling mo ba na nagpipik na yung team mo ngayon?
Parang gano'n na nga. Pero syempre, kailangan na hindi kami magpakampante.
Well, Coach, eto nga, we were talking about your middle blockers and sinabi mo sa akin last year, pag Arellano ka, talagang kilala yung team mo for their middle blockers. Ano, Coach, masasabi mo for Sam Tira-Tira na talagang from a rookie pa lang and galing din siya sa'yo, Coach. So, paano mo siya ni-ready for the collegiate ranks?
Ni-remind ko lang siya dahil sabi ko nga, ito na yung pagkakataon na may pakita mo yung galing mo. So, wag mo siyang sayangin. Tapos, marami, kumbaga sa pwesto mo, marami yan na nakaabang. Pero dahil pinagbutihan mo doon sa training natin, at saka sabi ko sa kanya na wag dapat ihinto.
Coach, nung first round, 6-3 yung record nyo. Para sa'yo, may nakita ka bang pagbabago in terms of yung galaw ng mga bata dito sa second round?
Kahit pa paano meron. Kasi, kumbaga, buti nga nagkaroon ng second round eh. Kumbaga, kung first round, siguro baka hindi kami umabot. Sa second round, kahit pa paano yung mga players ko, natututong bumawi pag nagkamali, pag natalo. Yun ang magandang nangyayari ngayon.
Coach, I feel like itong Arellano, the past 3 seasons, tinatry nyo na bumalik sa dun sa nakasanayan nyo. Kasi during your time as the coach of Arellano, 8 straight Final Four appearances, 6 finals appearances, 4 NCAA championships. Gaano kahirap, Coach, na mag-establish ng ganong klaseng kultura na every year championship contender kayo, and then now you're trying to find a way to reach that level again?
Napakahirap kasi kung titingnan mo every year, maraming teams ang nag-i-improve. So, sabihin nga natin, Letran, bigla silang umangat ngayon. Kami, pipilitin namin uli. Basta, gagawin namin yung best namin para makabalik, syempre, para sa eskwelahan namin.
Well, Coach, talking about the culture, especially matagal ka na rin dito sa Arellano, and bagong generation na tong pumasok sa team nyo, how do you handle that? Syempre, tough love tayo dati. Dito ba may adjustments ka or it's still the same?
May mga adjustment, pero syempre nandun pa rin yung pagiging natin, sasabing tough love nga yan. Pero syempre bilang bagong henerasyon, kailangan kahit papano i-adjust mo yung sarili mo para maiabot mo sila.
Kumbaga, Coach, tinatanong ni Gaira kung nag-mellow down na ba ang isang Coach Obet Javier. Ano ba sagot mo doon, Coach? Nag-mellow down na po ba kayo?
Sabi nga ng mga alumni, yung mga dating players natin is, ang laki ng pagbabago. So, sabi nga nila, ibalik mo, Coach. Pero sabi ko, hindi na kasi ibang generation to eh. So, kailangan ibang atake naman.
Pero you know what, Coach? The system has been working. Yung players mo, paangat at paangat yung mga ginagalaw every year. Now, you mentioned kanina, Coach, may dalawa kang graduating players. Paano mo, Coach, nire-ready naman yung mga papasok next year na to fill in their spots?
Ganun pa rin. Continue pa rin kami ng practice. Lagi lang sinasabi sa ensayo na wag titigil, wag makontento kung ano man meron ngayon. Kasi, syempre, marami mga batang lilitaw. So, yun lang ina-advise ko sa kanila na ang kagalingan kasi nasa sayo na yan kung depende kung gusto mo lang tumigil o gusto pang mag-improve.
Alright, Coach. Maraming nanonood ngayon. Pwede mo na sila batiin, Coach.
Siyempre, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa Arellano community, especially po yung aming presidente na si President Francisco Caico. Yung aming pong athletic director na si Sir Valente Caico. Aming pong assistant director si Ma'am Joy po. Ma'am Joy Dile Apolonio. Siyempre si Sir Peter po na walang sawang nakasupport sa amin. Lagi siya nandyan. At sa lahat po ng players ko na nandito, pati po yung aking YP Lorraine. Yung barangay namin sa Sampaloc, barangay 562 si barangay captain na Noel Alba. Ganda rin po Noel Bulag. Ganda rin po si barangay captain ng barangay 11 si barangay captain Roberto Alba po.
So, ayan po, Coach Obet Javier. Congratulations, Coach, on the win. 3 straight wins na ang Arellano dito sa second round as they sweep JRU today. 25-17, 25-18, 25-15. We will take a short break at sa aming pagbabalik, kakausapin naman namin ni Gaira ang ilan sa mga players ni Coach Obet. Don't go away.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya. Sa taong 2023, naluklok siya sa FIBA Hall of Fame. Talagang deserve ni Caloy Zaga ang kanyang moniker na The Big Difference. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1.
Ang unang pumapasok sa isipan pag NCAA ang napag-uusapan ay basketball. Pero kahit sa ibang larangan ng palakasan, lalaban pa rin ang NCAA. Tignan nyo ang tubong mapua.
Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa loob ng Phil Oil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan, kung saan kakatapos lamang po ng ating laro sa pagitan ng Arellano at ng JRU. Panalo ang Arellano in straight sets at kasama namin ngayon ni Gaira Baroga, ang veteran setter ni Coach Obet Javier na si KC Adante. Gaira, may sinabi ka bago tayo bumalik sa ere. It's giving Gia de Guzman vibes yung mga galawan nitong si Casey.
Well, she had a great game today. Talagang pinakita mo na nade-deceive mo yung mga yung kalaban mo and my time din na na-deceive mo din yung sarili mong teammate. So, coming into this match, paano mo inisip yung galaw ng JRU at paano mo ima-match yung spikers mo doon?
Actually po, to be honest po, wala po ako talagang pakialam sa pagiligid ko kahit po sa magiging kalaban namin. Basta po nag-enjoy po ako sa ginagawa ko and nakakatulong po sa team. Ganun po.
Okay, Casey, gusto ko lang balikan yung sinabi ni Gyra na pati yung mga teammates mo na-deceive sa mga sets na binato mo sa kanila. May isang set ako napansin na binackset mo kay Moming tapos medyo malapit sa net. So si Moming na nakaupo doon, syempre, binago niya yung kanyang atake. So yun ba yung binalak mo o masyado bang malapit sa net yung bato mo?
Sobrang baliktad po kasi sila ng gustong set, lalo na po si Momeng. Kasi yung set na po yun, yung gustong set na po na ganun, para po siya kay De Guzman, kay Pau po. Kaya nasasanay po ako na pag 4, ganun po yung set kay
And this is how you know na you have a great setter kasi alam niya yung mga specific na gusto ng mga teammates niya. And nakikita ko rin yun sa galaw mo ngayon, Casey. So, ito nga yung pinag-uusapan din namin ni Anton. You're a graduating player, am I right? Paano mo naman nire-ready yung papalit sa'yo?
Lagi ko lang din po siya sinasabihan ng mga, alam ko po na makakatulong din po sa kanya. And syempre sa mga sinasabi rin po ni Coach Obet sa kanya na hindi naman po siya bibigyan ng maling turo po. Like, para po talaga sa kanya yan. Kailangan lang po niya i-apply.
Oo nga, kanina nag-start si Tomasig, ano? Siya na yung next na center na papasok kasi rookie. Okay. And this is also, gusto ko lang dagdagan this is how you also know na sobrang hirap ng trabaho ng setter. Kasi lahat ng klase ng set, kailangan alam mo yan. Kasi bawat teammate mo, iba yung gusto. Iba yung kakayahan ng isang teammate.
And nakita ko rin sa'yo ngayon na from the past years na we've covered you, mas kilala mo na yung mga teammates mo. Paano mo na-build yung trust sa kanila and vice versa na nag-team building ba kayo this year or may ginawa ba kayong iba?
Yes po. Every year naman po kami nag-team building. Tsaka po kada training, lagi ko pong sinasabi kapag hindi po sila nakakapalo ng maayos pag ako po yung setter, tinatanong ko po kung anong gusto nilang set para po comfortable din po sila.
Ayun. Okay, Casey. I'm sure marami kang mga kaibigan, family na nanonood ngayon. Pwede mo na sila batiin.
Ayun po, unang-una po, nagpapasalamat po ako kay Lord and binigay niya po sa amin yung win na to. Kay Chairman po na nanonood and kay Mrs. niya po. Kina Sir Peter, Sir Val, kay Ma'am Love, kay Ma'am Joy, and lalong-lalo lang po sa lola ko, kay Nanay Belen. Sa Mami at Daddy ko po, kay Mami Christy, kay Daddy Joel. Sa mga kapatid ko po, sa asawa nila. Sa Saradfon family, sa Adante family, Bulaong family, Daslate family, De Castro family, and Santos family, Limpin family, sa mga friends ko, si Jam, sila Rio, sila De, sila Nieti, sila Bani, and po. Thank you so
Casey
much.
Adante, 19 excellent sets, 4 points including 1 service ace. Casey, good job. And we'll see you in the next game. Laika Tudlasan, kasama ngayon ni Glycel Galpo.
Alright, Anton and Gyra, kasama ko ngayon ang top scorer natin sa labanan natin ngayon na si Laika Tudlasan. Laika, sabi mo medyo napipressure ka. Pero una sa lahat, congratulations. Congratulations. 3 sunod-sunod na panalo na kayo, no? Pero kanina, syempre, nung simula, bring us to the first set. Yan, sama mo kami sa first set. Ano ba yung nangyari in that set? Medyo kinabahan ba? Nagulat ba kayo? Nataranta?
Siguro malamig pa lang po kami, nagre-relax masyado kasi nadala po yung sa dugout na nagsaya po kami. Parang sa loob ng court, nag-relax po talaga kami nung una talaga sa first set po.
Pero na-address naman natin yan agad. Nakita naman natin, nahabol at nakuha pa rin ang first set natin. Ngayon naman, bukod doon sa simula ng first set na medyo kampante, medyo relax tayo, composed na sobrahan sa pagkakampante. Anong part ba ng game natin yung pinaka naging challenging para sa'yo personally at paano mo na-overcome yung challenge na yun?
Yung po talaga nung second set, parang isa-isang error po. Nagsunod-sunod nalabas po ako nun. Tapos parang sa labas, parang higpit na dasal na lang po para mabawi po naman yung lead, para makuha na din po yung set. Kasi mahirap po pag dagdag set sa kalaban po. Mahirap na balikan. Baka makuha nila po yung momentum.
Di naman tayo bumitaw sa momentum na yan. Pero ano ba yung mga sinabi sa inyo ni Coach na nagpa-click at nagpakapit sa inyo para hanggang dulo, 3 straight sets, mauwi itong panalong to?
Sabi lang po niya na wag na pong palamangin ng sobra kasi mahirap po habulin pag masyadong lumamang. And yun nga po, wag niya po talagang ibigay yung momentum sa kalaban kasi mahirap po kami, ganyan po kami, mahirapan po kami lumaban pag naunahan na po kami ng kalaban.
Eto kanina, nakausap kita, di ba, before the game. Nagkwentuhan tayo kanina. Nasabi mo sa akin na medyo yung communication, yung medyo natatahimik kayo, yung nagiging problema natin minsan kapag ka nalalamangan or kapag ka feeling nyo na pressure kayo. Ngayong araw, if i-rate mo yung naging performance or communication nyo on court, kamusta naman ba ang nangyari kanina?
Siguro po, okay naman siya, pero nung pasimula, kulang po talaga sa simula. Kaya parang mahirapan kami kasi tagal po kami mag-init. Tas yung communication naman po namin is okay naman po, nag-enjoy, walang bumitaw na kahit score sa kalaban, hindi po kami bumibitaw. And pinakahawakan po namin yung namin po na bawal po kami matalo para sa ranking po hindi na po kami bababa.
Alright, okay. At napagtanggupayan naman natin yan ngayong araw. Ngayon naman, bago kayo magpahinga, ito na ang pagkakataon mo para batiin ang lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa inyo at invite sila sa mga susunod niyo pang laban.
Una-una sa lahat po, thank you kay Lord kasi pinakinggan niya po yung mga dasal po namin and safe po lahat. And sa family ko pong nasa probinsya, mama, papa, si A, si Jamjam, si Manoy, and yung ate ko po andito kasi nanonood talaga live eh. Kasama niya po si Cheska, yung jowa ko po. And gusto ko lang po magpasalamat sa AU management, lalo kay na Sir Francisco, kay ko po, kay Ma'am Love, and sa wife niya po. And also po sa coaches na di po talagang nagkulang and di po sila nag-doubt sa amin. So sila, sa probinsya po sila, Nanay Rose po, tatay, sila Taglenda, yung family po nila, Radan family, Villaros sa family po. And to all the, Arellano community, sana po huwag kayong magsawang manood sa amin po. Thank you po.
Alright, maraming salamat, Laika Tudlasan. At balik muna sa inyo dyan, Anton and Gyra.
So kung si Laika Tudlasan naka 15 points, yung kasama naman namin ngayon ni Gyra, confuse ako parehong G eh. GG. Moming Padillon, 16 points. Ikaw yung nanguna pagdating sa scoring dito sa Arellano. Kamusta naman yung second round nyo ngayon? 3 straight wins na kayo.
Yung second round po namin, talo po kami sa first game namin. So, sinabi namin na hindi na dapat kami matalo. Kasi, yun nga, sa ranking, bababa na naman kami.
Ano yung mga tinatry nyo pang i-figure out in this second round? Kasi like, nung first round you went 5 sets against JRU. And ngayon, this match against them, actually, medyo maganda rin yung ginawa ni JRU nung first set. Paano nyo na-overcome yun or nafi-flip yung switch as a team?
Yung sa first round po namin, sobrang nag-5 sets nga. Tas ngayon, pinag-usapan namin kanina sa dugout na hindi dapat sila makaisang set sa amin. Para yung points nga po, kasi yun, importante talaga yung points sa amin ngayon eh. Kasi hindi kami pwede magbigay ng tsaka momentum sa kalaban.
Moming, ito, yung pinag-usapan namin kanina with Casey Adante, yung iba't ibang klase ng set niya. Meron siyang isang set sa'yo kanina, tapos masyado malapit sa net, nag-iba ka ng diskarte. Ayan, binabalik yung bola dito kay Moming, ibang klaseng set. Paano yun? Pag nag-uusap kayo, paano nyo sinisigurado na maganda yung bato sa'yo ng setter?
Kanina pa po kami nag-aaway ni Casey sa set niya eh. Kasi yun nga, hindi kami magkaintindihan. Minsan mababa, minsan mataas. Ayun, dikit sa net, tas buka, ganyan. Tas yung set na yun po, sabi niya, dulo.
Okay,
tas nagulat ako, biglang medyo kapos.
Ayun,
ayun, drinapul ko.
Ito, ayun nahanap ni Direk. Yan, that's Direk Abet Ramos for you, finding that exact. Ito, kasi ang ganda eh. Akala namin kay Sammy bibigay, tapos biglang binakset sa'yo.
Which is actually very talented naman talaga ang iyong mga teammates. And sabi nga ni Casey kanina, talagang inaaral niya kayo isa-isa. Pero ikaw naman, paano mo inaaral coming into this match and yung buong second round na to? Paano mo inaaral yung mga kalaban nyo compared kung paano mo sila inaral last year?
Ngayon, every night kami nag-viewing eh. Talagang pinapanood namin yung mga play nila, inaaral namin. Yung every player, kung saan yung palo niya, ganyan, kung saan yung weakness niya, ganun po.
Yung tendencies ng kalaban nyo. Sige, coming into this year naman, ano yung difference nyo this year from last year? Not only players, pero mindset, galaw.
Parang mas buo po kami ngayon eh, kumpara last year. Mas buo talaga kami ngayon.
I think we are going to look at one of the plays ni Moming Padillon dito sa larong to. This is our kill shot of the game. Ito, ang lakas oh. Ayan. Ano masasabi mo dyan, Moming?
Perfect set yun eh. Credit sa setter.
Kaya bounce ball eh, hindi na napigilan, hindi na naputo at baon na baon. Grabe. Okay, I'm sure maraming nanonood ngayon na pwede mo na sila batiin.
Una po sa lahat, thank you po kay Lord and sa kila Chairman po, sa AU community, yung misis ni Chairman, kay Ma'am Love, kay Ma'am Joy, tas kay Sir Peters, kay Sir Val, and sa family ko po sa Ilocos and sa California po. Si Mama, si Papa, yung kapatid ko pong dalawa. Tas si Mami po, tsaka si Daddy, and yung lola ko, last lolo ko po, na nasa abroad. Tas sa AU community po, syempre, thank you. Sana hindi po kayo magsawa, sumuporta sa amin.
Ayan. Moming Padillon, another good game. Congratulations, top scorer para sa Arellano Lady Chiefs. Ngayon naman, balikan natin si Glycel na kasama si Pau de Guzman.
Alright, Anton and Gara. Eto, isa ring medyo kabado daw. Nakikita ko siya ngayon, medyo pressured daw siya. Kailangan daw ata niyang mag-review for this interview. Pero congratulations, Pau, sa panalo niyo ngayong araw. And to answer the controversial set from Casey Adante, ito ang point of view ni Pau. Para sa'yo daw talaga yung set na yon. Ano ba yung nangyari kanina or in-expect mo ba yan? Pinag-usapan niyo ba yan?
Hindi, ganun kasi talaga yung set sa akin ni Casey sa 4. Tapos, pag ako yung napupunta sa 4, hindi ganun yung sineset niya. Tapos nung kay Moming, hindi niya na follow ng maayos. Sabi ko, ala, ang ganda. Ganun.
Oo, so it's like a happy incident or medyo nagkagulatan pero I guess learning experience for you guys sa mga susunod niyo pang laban. Ngayon naman, ano naman ang natutunan mo or ano ba yung mga in-adjust mo going into the second round after your first round performance?
Kasi nung yung first round, medyo off pa eh. Hindi consistent yung mga laro namin. Tapos ngayon, syempre inensayo araw-araw. Kaya mas ready na kami ngayong second round. Kailangan pagpatuloy yung ginagawa namin.
Ngayon naman, punta tayo on a personal level. Ano ba yung natutunan or na-realize mo ngayon na double round robin ang nangyayari? Kasi for 4 years, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is your 4th playing year. Tama ba? Oo. Ano ba yung naparealize sa'yo nitong 2 rounds na, kaya ko pala to bilang atleta or ganito pala kapag medyo mas mahaba, paspasan ng labanan?
Siyempre nakakapanibago. Parang anong first round, hindi pa ako ready kasi parang hindi pa nagsisink in sa akin na season na yon. Tapos parang ngayong second round ko lang na-feel kasi nga dito na yung game, ganon.
Alright, last question. Ano pa ba ang dapat naming abangan mula kay Pau de Guzman? Ano pa ba ang mga gusto mong trabahuhin for the remaining games that you have this second round?
Tatrabahuin ko pa yung yung blockings ko, tapos syempre yung kailangan ng team, yung pasa.
Alright, okay. So bago ka magpahinga, ito na ang pagkakataon mo para batiin ang lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa inyo. Go ahead.
Syempre, una, gusto ko mag-thank you kay God kasi dahil para sa panalong to. And syempre, thank you sa AU community and thank you kila Chairman, sa wife niya, kila Ma'am Love, kila Ma'am Joy, kila Sir Bal, and sa lahat ng sumusuporta po sa Arellano. And syempre, hello sa family ko, kila daddy, kila mama, kila Mami Dris, Nathan, kay Dem, and sa mga lola ko, tito, tita, mga pinsan ko. Hello po sa inyo. And syempre sa mga kaibigan ko, sa mga classmates ko. And kay
Kanina ba yan? Sino yan?
Wala.
Kala ko meron pang ihahamon. Pero okay, that's it for Pao de Guzman. Balik sa inyo dyan, Anton and Gyra.
Mukhang may sinasabi yung katabi namin ngayon ni Gyra Baroga sa mga binate ni Pao de Guzman. Of course, we have our #1 ranked middle blocker ngayon. She is a rookie and she has Miss Universe height. Sam Tira-Tira. Grabe. Ano masasabi mo sa experience mo playing for Arellano in the NCAA sa unang taon mo, tapos double round robin pa?
Siyempre, yung pressure na doon, tas siyempre may doubt sa sarili and takot. Pero yung tiwala ng coaches sa akin, ng teammates ko, natutunan kong i-overcome po yun. Like, step by step po.
Sumakses ka.
Sana po.
Step by step. Kailangan step by step.
Oo nga. Pero again, a successful match in this game. And actually, yung first round nyo, going back to your first round, medyo nag-struggle kayo doon. But coming here into the second round, you've already won quite a number of games. You've gotten your footing. Ikaw mismo, paano ka nag-adjust as a rookie sa mga nakalaban mo nung first round? Paano mo sila inaral? Paano mo nakilala kung sino sila and sino ka?
Siyempre, nag-reviewing po kami and nandun po yung coaches para sabihan ako. Like, lahat po ng coaches talaga sinasabihan po ako. Especially po sa blockings po. Kailangan po talaga ng blockings. Like, kahit si Coach Obet, lalapitan niya ako, blockings daw po.
And naging very successful ka nga dyan. Pero ikaw, what do you feel whenever you get that solid block point?
Nung una po, nahiya ako kaya parang wala lang ako reaction. Kaso pinapagalitan po ako ng teammates ko. Like, kunwari, swag daw po. And si Coach Obet po, sabi niya sa akin, magka-confident naman daw po sa sarili ko.
Gyra, turuan mo naman mag-swag. Kasi ikaw, you know all about swag. Kasi lady spiker ka eh.
Pero kasi nakita ko na mag-swag itong si Sam. And
pakipakita naman.
I think si Sam ang best person na makita ang swag. So ipakita mo nga, Sam. Like, pag naka-block ka, paano ka mag-swag? Sige,
ginawa mo na, Sam eh.
Hindi ako nag-swag.
Isa lang. What is your reaction after a good block?
Wala, nagsasalit yan sa ganun. And parang, may, like, makakasigaw ako, tapos nakaharap pa ako doon sa player na yon. Dapat nakatalikod pala ako.
And you know what? Reactions lang naman yan during the game. So, talagang understandable yan and everyone does it. Diba?
But you know what? I think it would be more emphasized if I actually demonstrated it. O, sige, i-block mo ako. Kunwari, ako yung papalo ngayon. Imagine natin may bola. Okay, papalo ako.
Wow.
Oh!
Nakakaya.
Shy siya dito. I
was blown away. Okay, Sam, ito. Balik tayo sa simula. First match of the season, debut mo dito sa NCAA. Kalaban nyo, 3-time defending champions, Benil Lady Blazers, tinalo kayo in 4 sets. So, ngayon, this coming Tuesday, makakalaban nyo ulit sila. Paano nyo paghahandaan itong Lady Blazers ng Benil?
Siguro po, like, yung ituturo po sa amin ng coaches sa training namin before ng game po namin sa Benil, like, susundin po talaga and i-a-apply po. And aaralin din po, syempre.
And of course, coming into your match against them, ikaw, paano mo ina-up or ina-encourage yung sarili mo to do better from your previous matches?
Siguro po, kailangan ko po kasi talaga i-compose yung sarili ko. And yung pag unang-una po kasi, like, parang una-una pa lang po, start pa lang po ng match, nandun pa rin talaga yung kaba ko, tsaka yung pressure ba. Pero, syempre, unti-unti po and like, tinutulungan naman po ako ng mga ka-team ko and coaches po.
Pero sa game na to, parang all composed siya and
Oo.
confident.
Parang sanay na sanay. Okay, Sam, pwede mo na batiin lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon?
Gusto ko po magpasalamat kay God and binabati ko po yung AU community, kila Chairman po, sa asawa po ni Chairman, kay Sir Val, Sir Peter, kay Ma'am Love po, kay Ma'am Joy, Ma'am Trina, and binabati ko po si Mami, si Ate Bea, and si Kuya Luis po na nanonood dyan. Then, binabati ko po yung Tira-Tira Compound, si Ninang Ika po, and Tito-Tita ko po. And binabati ko din po yung kabarkada ko po sa Lanang po.
Ayan, Sam Tira-Tira. Again, our rookie leading middle blocker ngayon. Of course, representing Arellano University. Sam, maraming salamat. Congrats on the win. 3 straight wins for Arellano University. We will take a break and back with more of our post-match coverage here on GTV Simulcast on Heart of Asia.
Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud Bedans naman sina Sofia Ceneron, Christopher Martin at Andre Paras. At syempre, ang kapuso primetime king na si Dingdong Dantes ay galing San Beda at naging miyembro pa nga ng cheering squad nito. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I. Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud Bedans naman sina Sofia Ceneron, Christopher Martin at Andre Paras. At syempre, ang kapuso primetime king na si Dingdong Dantes ay galing San Beda at naging miyembro pa nga ng cheering squad nito. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I. Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay
number 1 from them.
It was coming into this match, they were very calm, they were very composed, they were very confident, which is what we were talking about earlier. But what happened was when they reached the 12 point, napako na sila and they didn't know how to move on from it, which Coach Mia was actually doing everything to just get her girls back on track.
And we're seeing the floor defense of JRU, which was what I feel got them jump-started in this match. Pero Arellano, just too many options. And when Casey Adante came into the game, that really changed everything. The complexion of the match nagbago in Arellano's favor.
And she put in some points of her own as well. But we were talking about how well of a setter she was, where she was really deceiving the blockers of JRU. But ito yung nagkulang din sa JRU, yung defense nila na lagi nating nakikita every year that is always improving, was lacking in this match, which Coach Mio was mentioning. They should actually move forward and not stay where they are.
Set number 2 to me was a Laika Tudlasan set. We're seeing a lot of highlights from her. And that's the good thing about Arellano with the growth of these players. It's very hard to predict what they're going to do. And with the wealth of options para kay Casey Adante, it's going to be very interesting when they play Benilde on Tuesday.
And they have a very steady set of players every year. So, well, you have Sam Tira-Tira, who just came in, who's a rookie, and is currently number 1 in terms of blocking. So she's someone I'm very excited to see more of, especially this match of theirs going against CSB.
I forgot to ask her about the chicken and the brownies. Yun daw ang favorite food ni Sam Tira-Tira.
Pero pinagbabawalan nga daw siya dito. But you know what?
In season.
She's a rookie, but she played so well in this match. And I'm really looking forward to her growing here in the NCAA.
Oh yeah, 20 years old and with the height, 5'11", and we're seeing a glimpse of her potential. Meron siya mga power tip, solid blocking. She's already ranked #1. Meron siyang running attack, and imagine if like she owns it. Diba?
She gains more confidence.
Yeah.
And yun nga, yung sinasabi ng teammates niya daw na she's quite nonchalant. So what if she brings in this confidence and new demeanor coming into the next few matches?
Oo, pagkatapos ng palong ganon, mag-swag ng konti. Turo ni Kyra Baroga.
No.
Oy.
Just confidence in her game, that's all.
Like at Tudlasan, we talked about her maturity and the evolution of her game.
But for JRU, what Coach Mia said after that timeout is for them to gain the momentum, which they've been trying to get back on their side. But Arellano just powered through too much in this match.
JRU just committing way too many errors, 19. And then of course, yung attacks, di na tayo nagugulat dyan. When you have Padillon, Tudlasan, and De Guzman, you already know that makakakuha ka ng automatic points dyan. Samahan mo pa ng Sam tira-tira and Llamado talaga pagdating sa opensa at atake ang Arellano.
Well, for JRU, what we've been missing was Del Pilar and Batara, who had an explosive game before this one. So this is something that they have to commit to. It's talking about JRU in their next match.
Yeah, kasi nakita na natin eh. Pwede naman pala, kaya naman pala to turn in a monster performance. Pero yun nga, it's all about consistency and not resting on your laurels. Just keep on working, build that confidence. All right, let's update our team standings now. And as I mentioned, Arellano surges ahead of Mapua, 9-4. They are now in that rear view mirror of Letran and Benilde.
Well, they've actually been talking about that they can't lose any more matches, and as well, they want to keep as much sets as much as possible, because right now they have 25 points, so Mapua is just 1 point away from them, and the perpetual Lady Altas, they still have a chance to sweep in the Final Four as well. So Arellano is still in some shaky waters here.
Yeah, Perpetual is still looking for their first win in the second round. But because of the 7-2 record they had in the first round, nakapondo sila ng konti. So they're not in bad shape yet. They can still get back into that Final Four picture. And that's one of the things about the double round robin. Bagong adjustment para sa mga teams, and this is the first time that in a 10-team NCAA league we have this double round robin.
And it's their chance to peak at the right moment and bumawi from what happened in the first round.
All right, we will take another break and then continue with our post-match coverage after a few.
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, nitong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyonaryong sina Apolinario Mabini at Emilio Jacinto. Ganun din ang mga dating presidenteng sina Manuel Quezon, Sergio Osmeña at Jose P. Laurel. Si Ramon Magsaysay naman ay produkto ng JRU. Si Fidel V. Ramos na nakapag-high school sa Mapua at si Rodrigo Duterte na nag-aral sa LPU at San Beda Law School. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I. Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game,
marami sa mga student athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Laura Mumar at Freddie Webb, na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses, Alvin Patrimonio at Samboy Lim. Isama nyo na rin sina Romel Aducul, Roddy Santos, Willie Miller, hanggang sa panahon ni na Ron J. Buenafe, Sunday Salvacion, Scotty Thompson, Calvin Abueva, Gio Halalon, CJ Perez, Reynam Batak at Robert Bolek. Kahit anong henerasyon, hindi mawawala ng pambato ang NCAA. Yan, ang NCAA sa siglo 1. Hello mga kapuso! Ako po si Christine San Agustin at ngayon, nandito tayo sa San Beda University para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para syempre ipakilala at suportahan ang kanilang mga atleta na ready ng sumabak para sa NCAA Season 100. Kaya tara, samahan niyo po ako.
Many of us decided to venture into many new things because marami tayong nakahiligang bagong hobbies. Some people went into cooking, some people got into tennis. I personally tried golf, and a lot of our friends here in the media tried running, like our good friend Martin Javier. So which hobby did you take up during the pandemic when we were all at home?
Well, I really like running ever since. So that's what I've been doing during the pandemic, even though bawal. So sometimes the guards would chase you around, tas sabihin mo lang, nag-walking lang po ako saglit.
Nako, pasaway ka pala. Okay, so with that said, ang tanong ko, how come you did not participate in the NCAA Centennial Fun Run?
Kasi I was waiting for you to join also. So when I saw the names na, oh, none of them are joining, sige, I won't join na rin. That's why I asked Martin, are you gonna host and run? But apparently he didn't, so...
Sobra-sobra na yun. Because Martin is a pro when it comes to that. But speaking of Martin and the Centennial Fun Run, let's take a look at this feature and see the behind the scenes of what happened during that NCAA Centennial Fun Run.
Hello everybody and welcome to the NCAA Centennial Fun Run.
NCAA has been around for 100 years. Since we are celebrating our 100th year, I can say that we are truly much alive.
Very fun ng NCAA Centennial Fun Run. Masaya yung event. This is a whole community based on fitness and health. Yun, lahat kami masaya dito. Tama ba?
It's a very nice and ecstatic run when you're running with your friends. It's nice and fun. Experience ko sa fun run na to is apasaya, ang daming tao. Siyempre, masaya nakakita ng mga kapwa mong athletes o kahit hindi man athletes, nag-e-effort para gumising ng umaga at tumakbo.
Thank you, NCAA!
Thank you, NCAA!
Maraming salamat po. Magkita-kita tayo sa susunod na running event ng NCAA. Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, NCAA! Thank you!
Thank you, NCAA! Very good, Angela! Stay
natin, mabuhay ang NCAA, mabuhay tayong lahat!
So, some takeaways from that NCAA Centennial Fun Run feature. I saw my high school coach, Coach Dax Castellano, who is now the Mancom representative for the College of St. Benilde. The only time I became a serious runner, and it was mandatory for me, was when I was a varsity player playing for Coach Dax. And he would make us run 5K during the summer. At para hindi namin dayain yung 5K run, andun siya. He would drive his car and watch us run as a team around the village. So what are your running stories naman? Because I know tumatakbo kayo sa CCP.
Before I answer that, hindi ka naman pumupunta sa likod ng car niya tapos sumasakay.
No. Pero may mga teammates ako shortcut pag nawawala si Coach Dax.
Well, going back to that running question you had, yun nga, running is essential to athletes. So, it's something we have to overcome even though we don't like it most of the time.
All right, I mentioned tennis a while ago. Now we check out another NCAA feature with regards to the closing ceremony for soft tennis. Let's check this out.
Hello mga ka-NCAA, I'm Aliyah Fidalyaga, one of the courtside reporters this season, and we are here at the NCAA Season 100 Soft Tennis Tournament Finals at the Rizal Memorial Tennis Center. Kaya tara, let's go! From 7 schools, only 4 remain. And they're going head-to-head for the finals, with everyone aiming to seize the championship title. Congratulations to Sun Beta Red Lionesses for claiming the women's championship title. So Coach, unang-una, anong naramdaman nyo when you secured this championship po today?
Ang naramdaman ko, hindi talaga siya expected for this year. Next year pa talaga yung goal sana namin kasi may paparating na mga malalakas kami ina-expect next year.
Hindi po naging madali mga pinagdaanan natin kasi from lawn tennis na nadurog po kami, pero ngayon sa soft tennis bumawi po kami at nakuha po namin yung champion. And sa mga supporters po namin, thank you kasi since day one andyan po sila para sumuport sa amin.
And finally, congratulations to the University of Perpetual Health System Delta for getting the men's and juniors championship title.
Nagtiyaga lang talaga kami sa training, pinaghirapan namin to. Bago ako gumraduate, talagang nagpursige ako sa practice para makuha namin yung champion.
Nararamdaman ko po ngayon masaya kasi po nakuha po namin champion kasi yung last season po hindi po namin nakuha. Kaya ngayon po bumawi po kami at nagpursige po kami sa training.
That's all for the soft tennis tournament. Don't miss out on the NCAA action. Follow NCAA Philippines and GMA Synergy on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated with NCAA 100. Till next time!
Cutest VO I've ever heard. So great job to Aliyah Fidalyaga for sharing with us what went down in the closing ceremony of soft tennis, and shout out as well again to Coach Dax and the entire Mancom for organizing another great tournament here in the NCAA.
Well, what we love about the NCAA is not only are we focused on indoor volleyball, but also in other sports that could, tap the passion of other players and of the youth as well.
And we have another sport happening right now, men's volleyball. You can check that out sa ating live stream. But of course, in the women's volleyball tournament, we will continue the action on a Sunday. Ito, ang mga maghaharap, 12 noon. Bukas, it will be Mapua versus San Beda. That's live on GTV simulcast on Heart of Asia. And then after that, at 2:30 p.m., we have EAC taking on Perpetual. Perpetual desperate for their first win in the second round, Gaira.
They had such a good first round outing, but here in the second round, of course, they want to gain back their footing as well as gain back what they lost. And of course, go back as well into the top 4.
So Gaira, this is the first time you and I have worked together. And
after a year?
after a year. So what has changed in terms of like your perspective sa pagko-cover ng volleyball? Because obviously, panibagong ano naman to, format, and of course, adjustment from all the players and the team.
Well, I'm really loving that it's a double round robin now, so the players and the teams can peak at the right time. But something different from this, not different from this year, is Anton's energy, of course.
Well, I appreciate that. Good job, partner. And with that, we want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in to our coverage. Men's volleyball happening in front of us right now. You can check it out on the live stream. Like and subscribe. Follow NCAA Philippines and of course at GMA Sports PH to not miss out on any of the news and the action. For Gaira Baroga, of course, our director, Abed Ramos, our courtside reporter, thank you as well to Glycel Galpo and all of us from GMA Synergy. I'm Anton Rosing. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood and we'll see you all again tomorrow sa pagpapatuloy ng NCAA Season 100 Siglo 1, Inspiring Legacies.